On to you, Leos. You have the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and you have the Three of Swords. So a lot of you Leos have a brand new mentality to go with your lifestyle, to go with your brand new lifestyle. A lot of you Leos now have the mentality of you're going to date. You're not necessarily going to disrespect yourself. You're not going to put yourself out there on Front Street to make yourself look crazy. You're not going to run yourself thin as it is that you're dating, right? You're going to put yourself out here. You have self-love. You have the materials. You have the preparedness to know what happens. You're going to put yourself out here, and a lot of you Leos are doing that, but you also have the mentality of whoever acts like they want to be a jerk off, you're not going to be around them. You're not going to hang out with them. You're not going to give them any attention. The Three of Swords, you're also not going to spend a lot of your time wasting it on the mentality of woe is you. A lot of you Leos are going to go out there, see which one is good for you, and whoever is good for you, whoever is a match because they have similar value systems to you, you'll give a try if they want to give you a try as well. The Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands is about, yeah, but all the jerk-offs, you're going to stay away from them. All the people who are delusional, who think that, you Leos owe them something, they're owed something because their existence is, Allah's gift to the universe and all this other type of stuff. A lot of you Leos are not going for that. So the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands right here represents how a lot of you very much so are in a situation where you very much so know how to really maneuver the landscape, because a lot of you have been through so much of it to the point where you're very good at it. So the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands, no more guardedness, right? Not saying that you Leos were guarded, but no more fear of rejection is the point that I'm trying to make. Because a lot of you Leos are stepping out of that mentality to where you don't really care at all. Then you have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands speaks to how a lot of you very much so are going to do your own thing. The Ace of Wands, you're the jack of all trades. You Leos, you've been down this road before. You're very experienced. You know what to do. So there's not a lot of fear behind it. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is about how you're going to find yourself being in a situation where you Leos want to actually just be around people that cherish you, that smile with you, right? There's also a sense of letting go of friends that your value systems are not the same. You know what I mean? Which is great. You definitely got to learn to start walking away from people where friendship-wise, romantic-wise, familial-wise, where it's the best thing for you to do is to walk away. Because what it is that you Leos will have is you'll have people around you, and Leos y'all have this problem badly, right? Where when y'all get some people around you who don't have your best interest in mind, you will keep those weirdo, delusional individuals around you forever and a day. And because you keep them around you, this ends up being a messed up situation for you. Because you'll be in a situation where you are, you will think that they really have your best interest in mind, right? Sometimes. And then sometimes you'll lie to yourself about them having your best interest in mind. So the Eight of Pentacles really does speak to you Leos need to develop a mentality of being able to take it or leave it. And what I mean when I say take it or leave it, I'm talking about the mentality of when you see that somebody does not have your best interest in mind, you actually leaving them alone. When you see that your value system and another person's value systems is not the same. They're ditching you, right? You trying to go out on dates. They're flaking. They're doing this. They're doing that. Part of the reason why it is, I'm getting into another layer of it now. Part of the reason why a lot of goofy people can get away with the goofiness is because we let them get away with the goofiness. We let them get away with this stuff. We let them. We don't bring consequences. We're not looking, a lot of us are, well, not me, right? But, and not you, but a lot of people in general let it go. We don't look at it and they go, okay, well, if you're going to flake, you're not going to be invited ever again. So congratulations, good stuff. You've burned the bridge. Have a good one. Then they'll understand, stop burning bridges. When you get yourself into a once in a lifetime opportunity, actually like the fact that you're in a once in a lifetime opportunity and don't flake, right? They'll get the picture. Same thing when it comes to dating. So the Emperor and the Queen of Cups now is about how the Emperor is about you, Leos, having to learn to stand your own ground. Be patient, be deliberate, know why you're doing what you're doing. Be very focused in what it is that you're doing. Have a level of understanding in what you're doing. So in other words, be very intentional, right? You know, sometimes when you need to, apply pressure. If things not happening, apply pressure. The Queen of Cups is about, and step to people correctly, you know, have some sort of self-respect. Step to people correctly, step to people straightforwardly. And, you know, if somebody treats you, Leos, like trash, like I said before, stay away from them. Let's clarify the lovers. Let's clarify the lovers. Okay. The Moon, the World, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Magician. To clarify the lovers. So to clarify the lovers, we have the Moon, the World. Like I said, if they flake, it's a dub. If they get on your nerves too much, it's a dub. Stop letting people get away with too much. You know, I'm not saying for you to be a tyrant or any of that stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that stop letting them get away with too much, in the sense that you calling them, they don't want to answer their phone. You texting them, they taking forever in a day to text back. All of that goofy nonsense. Let all that go. They want to act like they goofy. Let them be goofy by themselves. Let the world take care of them, and let the world, you know, do whatever it is that they're going to do. Let them do that. You know what I mean? Because now you have the world. You go off and you do your own thing. You focus on what you need to do. Don't worry about what other people doing. You Leos focus on what you've got going on. The Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords, you know, and not only that too, but don't be afraid. Like I said before, don't be afraid to make people feel uncomfortable. That's another thing too. Stop being afraid of making people uncomfortable. A lot of people will call that socially awkward. Yeah, stop giving a damn. The reason why is because with all the pleasantries that society, people do, right? Pleasantries, right? Trying to be seen as polite. That's just another way to allow people to take advantage of you. Stop allowing people to just do that just so like that, off of the premises of using manners as it. Not saying it's not important for you to have manners, but don't over manner it. Don't give so much manners to the point where it's like, okay, you know, it's too much. The Magician now is about how you Leos, other people are going to think of you as being crazy anyway. They're not going to understand why you Leos do what you do. They're not going to understand why you Leos are able to actually, you know, sift through a lot of people and get rid of a lot of people. And honestly, the reason why you're able to do that in the first place is because, you know, you Leos are not punks. You know, you Leos are not weirdos. Let's clarify the Emperor. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the Seven of Swords. So yet again, the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles speaks to how it should be a two-way street, like I was just talking about, right? Don't force anything. They need to be putting in effort. Seriously, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you, Leos, come across anybody that you're trying to get to know that will do everything but do what's the correct thing that actually gets them into a relationship, don't take these people seriously, because they're not meant to be taken seriously. They're going to be the person 20 years from now, if they're still around, crying, jumping their goofy behinds on the internet, talking about, why did I get picked? Because you goofy is why. You goofied in the mug is why. Shut up. You goofy. Sit your goofy behind down. The High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords right here is about how you have way more. If they treat you terribly, you have way more value than they do. And they're giving you an out. They're showing you that they're trash. Okay? Don't take it personally. Just leave them alone, because you Leos are better off anyway. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, there's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways to get a personal reading from me. You can also contact me at Kareemspiritworks. And comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video.